In this video, we're gonna build AI agents without any coding. Using AI agents, you can automate literally anything from booking tickets to post on YouTube or LinkedIn, anything. For this, you don't need to know any programming language to do these AI agents. And the cool part is that we're gonna use the DeepSeek-R1 API. So this is the sample of what the AI agent can do. Here you can see it goes to the LinkedIn and logins using the information that we provided. You can see that it automatically open up the browser and it will go to the linkedin.com and it will analyze everything that we see on the screen. Consider it analyze everything and it will search for sign in with email. You can see that once it identifies we need to click on sign in, it will click on sign in with email. You consider this is the next page and it will analyze everything again. It will analyze where we can use the username or email. Consider it enters the email now and it will analyze the password field also and it will enter the password. I consider now we successfully log into the LinkedIn. Once we successfully log into the LinkedIn, it will analyze everything again. You consider the AI agent analyze everything and it will look for where we can able to post a LinkedIn post. You consider if click on start a post. Now again it will automatically write a text on LLMs. You consider it starts giving us the text on the LLM. And finally, once it types the text, you consider I am excited about the potential of AI agents to revolutionize how we work and live. And once it types the text, it will analyze again and click on the post button. So this is how you automate a post on LinkedIn. Consider post successful. So to build this AI agent, we don't need anything. So we're gonna use the BrowserUse, which is a tool, and we're gonna use the DeepSeek API. So let's get started. So for this, open any browser and in the search bar just type BrowserUse. So this is the tool that we're gonna use to build the AI agents. So just type BrowserUse GitHub and click on the first results that says BrowserUse. You can see that BrowserUse enable AI to control your browser. This is what we want. BrowserUse is the easiest way to connect your AI agents with the browser. And in the below they provide a quick start, so we need to install a BrowserUse. So for this, I'm gonna create a folder now. So I'm gonna create a project folder now. So let me create a folder now in this documents. So folder name will be AI agents. So inside this folder, I'm gonna open the terminal. So if you are using the Windows, open your command prompt. I'm using the Linux, so I will open up a terminal. So just copy this command. So before you proceed ahead, make sure you install the Python into your system. Then only the pip command will work. So after you have installed the Python, so copy this command and paste it in the terminal. That is pip install BrowserUse. So we need this library and press enter. It will install a library for us. So it starts downloading the library for us. So just give you a few minutes. So while that is downloading, we can see other details. So we need to install the pray white next. So this is the sample code to build the AI agent, but we will not going on the coding part. We're gonna use the UI to build this AI agent. We don't need to code anything. So we will skip this. So let me open up the terminal to see if the BrowserUse is installed successfully or not. You can see that now the BrowserUse has been installed successfully, and below that you can see that we have an option called test with UI. This is the option that we're gonna use. So we're not gonna use the coding part, and you can see a demo here. So this is the demo that we have seen earlier. So now the library has been installed successfully. Let me clear the screen and let's install the rewrite now. So let me copy the second command and let's go to the terminal and paste it here. So basically playwright will install the Chromium browser for us. You can see that it starts downloading the Chromium. So using the Chromium only we can automate the jobs. You can see that it starts downloading the Chromium headless browser. Since I'm using the Linux, it will download the Chromium browser for Linux. So now we got successfully installed the browser. So let me minimize this. So if you scroll down, you can see an option called test with UI. So we're not gonna use the coding part, right? We're gonna use the UI only to access with the AI agent. So we will skip the coding part, and below that you can see an option called test with UI. So just open this link in the new tab. This will open up a new GitHub page. So let me open this in the new GitHub page. So let's go to the GitHub, and so we need to clone this GitHub, right? So this web UI will provide the UI for the AI agents. So we're gonna need the web UI. So if you scroll down the web UI, consider this project builds upon the foundation of the BrowserUse, which is designed to make websites accessible for AI agents. So you consider this is a official project built for the BrowserUse. So let's scroll down. So the video is not playing. So here you can see we have the installation options. So first we need to clone this GitHub, right? So let me copy this GitHub link and let's go to the terminal. So you can see that we have the project folder here. So I'm gonna clone this repository in this project folder. So for this, just type git clone and paste the URL. So once the cloning has been done, you can see that we have a new folder. Inside this folder, we have the project file. So we will have to seed into that folder. So cd web UI. So this is the folder that we have cloned. If you go to the browser again, and if you scroll down, you can see here they provide us a option to install this locally. So first we need to create the virtual environment. So we'll have to create the virtual environment. So let's open up your terminal and type the command python -m venv, that is the virtual environment, and venv. Consider now our virtual environment has been created successfully. So we'll have to activate it. For this, just type the this command. So we have to paste this command to activate it. So let me open up the terminal and paste the command here. So if you are using the Windows, so make sure you search the internet and see how you can activate the virtual environment in Windows. So I'm using the Linux, so I will copy this command and paste it here. So if you are using Windows, uh, the command will be similar to this /scripts. Inside the scripts, we have the activate. So make sure you check the internet. So I think this is the command. So make sure you check the internet. So let me clear the screen and let's activate this virtual environment on the Linux. So we got a error. So let me remove the dot from the .venv. So let me remove this dot. You can see that now the virtual environment has been activated successfully. You can see that we have a venv prefix on the code space. So now we have successfully activated the virtual environment. We can start install the dependencies we need for this project. Before that, if you go to the project folder, you can see here we have a file called the requirements.txt file. Inside this requirements.txt file, we have all the dependencies we need for this project. So we're gonna use this file to install all the dependencies. So let me open up the terminal and type the command pip install -r requirements.txt. So make sure you type the requirements.txt spelling correctly. You can see that it starts installing all the libraries that we need for this project. So just wait for this code to finish. So if you go to the browser, so after we have installed the requirements.txt file, again we have to install the playwright. I think we have already done this. So if you have the Docker, you can follow the Docker installation. But I don't have the Docker, so I will follow the local installation. So using the Docker approach, the installation will be quite easy. You can see that they will provide a detailed explanation of how you can set up the web UI using the Docker approach. So once we have installed the dependencies, we need to copy and paste this command to start our web UI. So let me open up the terminal. You can see that still it is installing the libraries for us. You can see that now all the package has been installed successfully. Let me clear the screen. You can see that we have the run the web UI Python file. So if you go to the folder, right, so let me open up the terminal, and in the project folder you can see that we have a file called the webui.py file. You can see that we have this Python file, so we have to run this Python file. Let's open up the terminal. So webui.py, and we need to provide some arguments, that is the IP. So in this case, let's provide the local address, that is the local host 127.0.0.1. This is the local host, and let's also provide the port. You can provide any port number like 8080. So don't use 8080, that is reserved for the HTTP. So I'm going to use the default port they provided here, that is 7788. So let's press enter. So you can see that now it starts the BrowserUse web UI server. So if you get any error like, so if you are using Linux, if you get any error like this, that is import error, xml.html.clean module is now a separate project. So just copy this. So we'll have to install that. So let me clear the screen. So just type pip install xml. I will provide a link of this pip command in the description. You can check that out. Only if you are using the Linux user. If you are using the Windows, you don't get this. So just install that and again type the command python web UI and run the web UI server. You should get the web UI server ready. You can see that now the web UI server has been started successfully and it is running on the local host 127.0.0.1 on the port 7788. So let me open this URL in the browser. You can see that this is the interface for the BrowserUse web UI. And the cool part is that we're not going to use any coding. So using this UI only, we're gonna build the AI agent, anything we want. So this is the AI agent settings, so we don't have to do anything on this. If you go to the LLM configuration, you can choose any LLM provider. Currently it is set to OpenAI. If you click on that, you can see that we have different LLM providers. If you want Gemini, you can do that. If you want DeepSeek, you can also select that. We also have the Olama. So if you are using the Olama, you can select the Olama option. So in this video, we're gonna see the OpenAI, DeepSeek, and the Gemini models. So if you go to the run agent, so this is the command that we have to provide the prompt here. So anything that you want to do, just provide the prompt here. That is, go to Google and type OpenAI, click search and give me the first URL. You can literally type anything here and the AI agent will do the job for you. So we're gonna see the demo of this. So let me clear this, and if you go to the browser settings here also, you don't have to do anything. So if you go to the configuration, leave that default as well. If you go to the results, so this is where we get the results. In the final results, we will get the final result. So if we got any error, we will get the error display in this error section. And if you want to download the recording section of the AI agent, you can download the recordings from here. So if you go to the LLM configuration, we need the API key, right? Consider on the bottom right hand section, you can see that we have the option called API key. We have to pass the API key. So first we're gonna use the Gemini API key, and then we're gonna use the DeepSeek API. So let's open up a new tab and type. You can use anything, like you can use the DeepSeek API. So if you type DeepSeek API, but but we're gonna use the Gemini API first. So just type the Gemini API and click on the first result, Google Gemini API, and let's open this up. So just click on get API key, and you can see that we have the option called create API key. Click on that and select the Google Cloud project, that is the Gemini API, and click on create API. You can see that it starts generating the API for us. So just copy this API key. So I will delete this API key after this tutorial. So you make sure you generate your own API key. And if you go to the LLM configuration in the below section, so let me select the Gemini, and the model is the, so I will leave the model as default. So just paste your API key here. So that's it. Now we have configured the LLM. So if you want to increase the temperature, that is how creative you want the LLM to be, you can increase the temperature or decrease it. So if you go to the run agent, so the prompt I'm gonna give is this prompt. So go to Google and type programming with Kumaresan. This is our channel name, and enter into this YouTube channel and play the latest video. So this is the prompt. Let's see if this agent can do this. You can see that the cool part is that we are not using any coding. So we just give the prompt and the AI agent will do the job for us. Go to Google and type programming with Kumaresan and enter into that YouTube channel and play the latest video. That's it. This is the prompt. So once we type the prompt, and below that we have the option called the run agent. Click on that, and I'm not going to do anything. The AI agent will automatically open this browser. You can see that I'm not pressing any key. It will automatically go to the Google and type programming with Kumaresan. You can see that it goes to the Google and it will analyze. Consider it is analyzing the Google page, and it will find the analysis the Google and type programming with Kumaresan. How it will press on the search icon. Consider it selects the first result, and again it will start analyzing. So it goes into my YouTube channel. Consider it successfully enter into my YouTube channel. So let's say if this AI agent can play my latest video. Again it is analyzing everything. Just leave this for a while. You can see that it successfully plays my latest video, that is the DeepSeek V3 is better than ChatGPT. So this is the video that I have uploaded earlier. So isn't this amazing? You just type a prompt and the AI agent will do the job for you. So you are not limited to this. You can literally do anything. You can type automation and search for your product and add to cart and buy the purchase for you. And you are not going to do anything. The AI agent will do the job for you. So if you go to the results section, you can see that we have the video recorder here. So if you want to download this video, so let me play this video first. And below that we have the final results. You consider completed task, navigated to Google, search the programming with Kumaresan, went to the YouTube channel and play the latest video. That is the DeepSeek V3 is better than ChatGPT. And below that we have the model actions. What are the actions that this model done? And the model thought here also you can check that out. So if you want to download the recordings, So if you scroll up, you consider we have a option called the download, but let's play the video first now. So consider it, analyze the Google search bar and type this recording. So let's download this video now. You consider now. So this is it. This is how you open the recordings of this locally. Now we successfully download this with recording now. Consider it successfully go to the Google and type program with Kumaresan and enter the search key and go to the YouTube channel and play the latest video. So you are not limited to doing just this. You can do literally anything. Again and again, I'm saying you can do literally anything. So now we have used the Gemini API key, right? So and we use this prompt here. You can also give your prompt like go to amazon.com and search for the laptop webcam and go to amazon.com and log in as username and provide your username here and password and provide your password there and search for a laptop webcam and add to cart by it to the following address and you can provide your address there. So this is the prompt. You can also use this prompt and you can run the agent for you and it will do the job for you. So now we have saved in Gemini. Let's go to the DeepSeek now. So let me select the LLM provider DeepSeek. So I will leave the model as DeepSeek chat. So to get the DeepSeek API and in the search bar just type DeepSeek API. So click on the first result that says DeepSeek. So in the top section you can see our option called the LLM platform. Click on that. So let me verify this. You can see that our website is currently under maintenance. But don't worry, we will get the DeepSeek API anyway through the third party. So let me clear this and type open router. So just type this open router and we will get the API through this open router. Click on the first result and in the open router website you can see option called the. So make sure you log in before you done anything. So create your account on this open router and in the below section you can see option called DeepSeek-R1. Click on that. So this is the paid one. So if you want to use the DeepSeek API free one, so in the search models just type DeepSeek-R1 free version. You consider we have the free one. Just select that. And on the last section we have the option called the API. Just click on that to create our API key. So let me create the API key now. So I have already created two API keys. So let me create a new one. So the name will be AI agents tutorial. So let's click on create now. This is the API key. So let's copy this. Let's go to the web UI and in the API key. So let me clear this and let's type the new API key. So we have to type the base URL because we are not using the API key directly. We are using through the third party. So we'll have to type the base URL. So let me cancel this. If you go to the documentation section, let me clear this and let's click on docs. And you can see that we have the base URL here. Just copy this base URL and let's paste the base URL here. That's it. And the model name will be again if you go to the open router. This is the model that we have used earlier, right? So let's click on that. So this is the model name. So let me copy this model name and let's go to the web UI and paste the model name here. So let's remove this model name and we're gonna use our custom model. So that's it. Let's go to the run agent and let's click on run agent now. So I'm not going to do this. I'm gonna type a new prompt that is go to the LinkedIn. So this demo of this you can see earlier. So this is the what we're gonna do. Let's go to the LinkedIn and log in using the information that they provided, that is logging using the username and password. So I will pause the video and type the username and password and I will show the demo for you and post a post on the AI agents. So this is the work that we're gonna give to this AI agent now. So I will pause this video and let's type my username and password and I will continue ahead. So now I have typed the username and password. Let's go to the LLM configuration. So you can see that we have select the DeepSeek and the free one. Let's go to the run agent. So let me click on run agent now. So let's see if it successfully goes to the LinkedIn and log in using the information that we provided and it posts a post successfully or not. You can see that it successfully go to the linkedin.com and it analyzes everything. So it will click on the sign in with email and it will log in using the information that we mentioned earlier, that is the username and the password. It will analyze the email field and the password field and it will log in using the information. So it will click on the sign in and it will click so you consider now we have successfully logged in using the information. that we provided. You can see that again it will start analyzing the website here. You can see that it analyzes everything and it will click on start a post. So using the start a post only, we can post a post, right? You can see that it will open up the LinkedIn post and it will create a text on the machine learning and AI agents. Consider I am excited about the potential of AI agents. So this is the text generated by the AI agent and it will successfully click on the post button. So you can see that that's it. We have successfully posted a post on the LinkedIn using the AI agents. So you can see the power of this AI agents, right? So if you want to get the recording of this, you can go to the research section and download your recording there. So let me go to the research section. You can see that we have the video recording here. If you want to download this, you can also download that. And this is the final result. Successfully log into LinkedIn and created a post about AI agents. So let me click on this download icon to download this video. So let's play that video now. So let me fast forward this video. So yeah, this is it. This is how you create AI agents without any coding, and you can also use the DeepSeek API. So if you are using the Volama, you can also use the Volama models also. So let me type the Volama and let's select the first option, that is the Volama. So you'll have to have a Volama installed on your system and then click on DeepSeek-R1. So there are many different versions available out there. So select your billion parameter. So I'm gonna choose the 7 billion parameter, and to install that, just copy this command. So let me open up the terminal. I have already installed the model, right? So let me show you. So first let me start the Volama server. Consider I have the DeepSeek-R1 7 billion parameter already installed. So if you paste that command, it will install the model for you. So just copy this and paste it in your terminal. It will install the model for you. So that's it. Consider now we got the prompt. So this is the DeepSeek-R1 prompt. So let me exit this by pressing the Ctrl+C. So if you go to the BrowserUse web UI, let's go to the LLM configuration and let's select the Volama, and in the model name. So the model we're going to use is the DeepSeek-R1 and the 7 billion parameter. So let me change this to 7 billion, and we don't need this API key anymore because we are using the local LLM. So if you click on the run agent again, it will successfully run this agent for you. Consider we are using the 7 billion parameter. Let me go to the run agent, and the prompt will be go to the amazon.com and you can type any prompt here and you can get the results. So you can go to Udemy and search for a post. So I think so the length of this video is almost half an hour. So I will stop this video. If you want to try the Volama models, you can do that on this AI agent. So if you have any doubts, please leave this in the comment section. So if you like this content, please subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos like this. So this is for this video and I will continue in the next one.